Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate. A time for war and a time of peace.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. You gotta say that slow, brother, because the people in Charlotte, North Carolina need to understand what's saying, brother. Say it again for me one more time. Say it nice and slow if you could, Baba Kasha.
The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate.
See, it's a time to love, isn't a time to hate. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man and woman. It is a time to hate.
ISUPK.
You could, Baba Kasha.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
He said destroy kingdoms. So Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, I understand what the Most High is saying to you right now, man. He said he can destroy kingdoms, man. That's how glorious. That's how much the Most High loves us, man. That's how much value he puts on Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian lives, man.
That's right.
So why can't we do the same, man? See, we sit up, we want to beef. We want to say, I'm from this hood, I'm from this street, I wear this color, I'm beefing with you. But whole time, man, we all still slaves. We all still slaves under the same umbrella. We've been doing this thing for 400 plus years, man. Ain't nothing changed. We've been good Christians for 400 plus years. Ain't nothing changed. How about we try this, man? How about we try something new, man? How about we go open up that Bible that's on Big Mama's Salaki, that's on Big Mama's stand, and open it and read it for ourselves, man. Stop listening to that Christian pastor. That same Christian pastor that gonna tell you to love. We've been loving for 400 plus years and we ain't got nowhere with it, man. Drop that. Let me get Ecclesiastes 3 and 8, man. Because the people in Charlotte, North Carolina need to understand what's going on, man. We are the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge. You know what that means? That means we love knowledge. That means we are Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men that came from the bottom of the bottom. We picked up the Bible and realized that we are the true Jews the Bible speaks of. We put down the weed. We stopped throwing our woman away. And then we start to understand that, damn it, the Most High needs me, man.
Right.
You got that for me? 3 and 8. 3 and 8 if you could. Go ahead.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 8. Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate. A time for war and a time of peace.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. You gotta say that slow, brother, because the people in Charlotte, North Carolina need to understand what's saying, brother. Say it again for me one more time. Say it nice and slow if you could, Baba Kasha.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate.
See, it's a time to love, isn't a time to hate. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man and woman. It is a time to hate. It is a time to hate. It is a time to separate.
That's right.
Ain't no time for love. We've been doing that for 400 plus years. It's time to hate. And when I say hate, I talk about a righteous hate, man. A hate that the Most High has put down, man. Because guess what? The Most High hates who we hate. And guess who we hate? I ain't gonna say who we hate. I'm gonna say who we have a strong dislike for.
Alright.
The oppressor, aka the white man, the Arab man, the Chinese man. All the people that step on our necks for 400 plus years and look down on us, man. It is a time for us to separate. It's a time for hate. It's time to hate their religion, their culture, their politics. Stop being a Democrat, a Republican. Stop being a Muslim, a Christian. It's time to hate all that, man. And their drugs. It's time to put the weed down. It's time to stop selling drugs to our own people and killing each other, man. It's time to hate everything about that, man. It's a time to hate America. In simple terms, it's time to hate America. Stop being a good American and start to become a true Jew. Start to become a true nigga under the Most High. It's time. For 400 plus years, we've been doing the same thing. How about we switch it up, man?
Right.
Everybody wants to say they gangster, they hood, they YNs, they all that, man. Then prove it. Prove it. Separate yourself from America, man. Prove it. Separate yourself from your family. Your whole family Christian, they want to celebrate Christmas, Halloween. Tell them you're not coming. Prove it.
Y'all clap it up for the brother, man. He dropping it so heavy, man. And he said it's a time for us to prove it. Because guess what? Our grandparents bought into the idea that Martin Luther King's dream was a real thing, man. Right. I'm here to tell you, under Commander Jenny Hunt and ISUPK, Martin Luther King's dream was a goddamn nightmare, man. Right. You understand? All the things that Martin Luther King said that he wanted blacks to do has been a detriment to our very survival in this goddamn empire, man. They told us to join with America, and what did we get? We get rocks upside our goddamn head. Right. They told us join the military. They sent our babies off to these wars, and we found out that guess what? Osama bin Laden didn't have weapon of mass destruction. Right. We found out all these things that they said that we allowed our people to join, and guess what? It ended up hurting us, man. And look at gentrification in the black neighborhood. They raise these taxes so goddamn high. Talk about your estate value is going up. Well, now you stuck with your grandbabies trying to pay the taxes. Well, guess what? Grandmama's house was $56,000. In 2025, they say that house is worth $400,000. How the hell you gonna pay that? Right. It's all been a trick. They tell us to buy into America, but America is falling in front of our faces, man. That's right. Look at the prices of eggs. When the last time you went and bought an egg, man? Egg costs $30 per goddamn dozen. Do you understand? Right. Everything is high. Yeah, I went in the Hardee's the other day and bought a #1. That's a chicken biscuit with an orange juice. It was $10. What the hell we playing? I'm telling you, at Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, the brothers have been saying this is a time that we should be gathering ourselves together according to the Bible, man. That's right. You look at the city of Charlotte. Charlotte used to be crawling with black people coming down here having a good time. Well, guess what? They didn't want us in the neighborhood, and the prices of everything in Charlotte is going up. What is that letting you know? That they don't want niggas in Charlotte. You understand? They don't want Hispanics in Charlotte. You understand? They only want good blue-blooded white Americans in Charlotte, man. They want Charlotte to become the new Atlanta, and everybody know this, man. We see that these things are happening right in front of our faces, and everybody is ignoring it, man. Our lives are changing as Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Guess what? Our sister found out it's changing so much that the weave that sister put in her hair, guess what they said about the weave that sister put in her hair? The synthetic material is causing our sisters to have cancer. So guess what sister should be doing now? Oh shit. Hey, guess what? Now you gotta go next. Get that brother a hand. You better let that nappy flow grow. You better go get that soul glow and be happy with it. And guess what? And as a black man, I'm gonna love it, man. I'm gonna love it, every single bit of it, because God said these are his chosen people, man. He's trying to follow white America. America's falling every single day, y'all. Turn on the news. You got a war over there. You got a war over there. You got a war over there. You go to Chicago, we got dead bodies over there. Dead bodies over there. Dead bodies over there. You look at the police department. Look at all the corruption that is coming out. You set up Doge and Elon Musk and Donald Trump investigating the federal government, and we found out they've been stealing millions, billions for years. And you guess what? Ain't nobody went to jail yet, but let you be late on your child support. Your black ass going to jail. Let them find that quarter ounce of weed in the back seat of you going to jail. Where the white man can steal everything on the goddamn road. And guess what they just gonna tap him on the hand. They gonna say, listen, don't steal no more. I know you done stole trillions out of the Federal Reserve, and guess what? It's okay. They told me the other day that Donald Trump went and visited Fort Knox. And you know what Fort Knox is all the gold that they keep, y'all. And they said that all the gold wasn't in there like they said was in there. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me they found out that the oppressor was the thief that we actually say that he is? We found out that he's the murderer that the Bible actually say that he is? And we surprised? We've been saying this in 1969. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. What you gonna, if you add 1 plus 1, what do you get? You get 2. Well, if you add 2 devils with another devil, guess what you get? Another goddamn devil. So what I'm saying is they've been stealing and robbing for years, man. Ever since Christopher Columbus came to this land, stole every goddamn thing. What they say? Oh, he sailed the ocean blue and found some people and found a new land. Well, you've been lying for years, dirty oppressor. We just told you how to put shoes on your feet. You used to walk around barefooted. We showed you how to put clothes on your back because you used to walk around naked. We showed you how to wash your body because you didn't used to wash. But when you open up the Bible, we got laws and cleanliness about how we should live. Read that verse again, Baba Kashaw. Come on, God. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 8. A time to love. A what? A time to love. Go ahead. And a time to hate. Is this the time that we should be living right now, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians? We've been trying to love for over 400 years, man, and we ain't got nothing in return. All the church, all the investments that we done made in America, we ain't got a goddamn thing out of it, man. Black people own 1/2 of 1% of all the wealth in this goddamn empire, man. You know what I found out the other day? There are 400 white men that own all the wealth as all the black people combined, man. Let that sizzle in your spirit. Let that sizzle in your spirit. We've been fighting to join something that does not want us to be a part of it, man. I suggest we pull out of it. You know what I'm saying? Well, why would you skeet good seed in a hoe? Hello? Why would you skeet good seed in a hoe? America is the greatest whore. That's what it say, right? Oh, daughter of Babylon. She the whore of all nations. You understand? Everybody can have a piece of America if the price is right. Donald Trump talking about terrorists. Shit, you been sending terrorists on black people all goddamn day. Shit, the bag of Cheetos used to cost 25 cents. A quarter bag of Cheetos. Y'all remember that? Quarter bag of Cheetos. Now you can't find a goddamn Cheeto bag under $3. Hello. I'm just saying, y'all stop me when I tell a lie. There's a time for us to love, and there's a time for us to do what? A time to hate. Man, it's time for us to recognize, and the word hate in the Bible simply means to separate, man. It is time for us to pull our spirit out of this place, man. We ain't got a goddamn thing in return. We send our babies to school, and we get nothing. You understand? We send our children to the police academy, and they still shoot us in the back. We send our babies off the war, and guess what? They come back and they're out of their goddamn mind. Uncle Sam has been sending our black babies to war for dying for years, man. But black people, it's time for us to wake up. It's more to you than just the clothes that's on your back. More to you than just your bank account. It's more to you than you just selling your box. More than you just having a sneaky link. I'm just saying, it's time for us to wake up and smell the goddamn coffee. When are we gonna see it for what it is? This place is falling, but yet we're still trying to join it. What you pointing at there, brother? The who? That white man. You gotta say, that white man. Somebody hand me this picture right here, Bob Shaw. Salaki. What you say? Look, look, I know it breaks my heart too, because you know what? I used to think that this was Jesus Christ, man.
I used to go to church and I used to sing these songs about "Oh Happy Day" in the Christian church, and I found out that this image right here was not in the Bible, man. This image of Jesus is a goddamn lie, man. Christ was not a white boy. Say that's right. It was pagan, man. Y'all know that Christ was a black man, and half of you bastards wouldn't even go to church if you knew Christ was a black man. You understand? Christ was a nigger, man, from the tribe of Judah, according to the Bible, man.
The Catholic Church had you fooled.
Yeah, that's right. The Catholic Church had all of us fooled, man. We are under command of honor in the ISUPK to call the oppressor the devil that the Bible speaks of. And guess what? This image right here, we call this the image of the what? The image of the goddamn beast. Because this image right here will gobble up every goddamn thing on the earth, man. This image right here had the power to change your mind from left to goddamn right. This image right here will have you loving every goddamn body, man. But when you find out that this image was a goddamn lie, oh my. That's what I'm talking about. That's when the chains get broken, man.
And the book he read from, he wrote that too.
Man, I tell you what, he never wrote a goddamn thing. Only thing white about this Bible is the goddamn pages, brother. You understand me? No. Listen to me. No. Listen to me.
He wrote that. It was in Arabic.
No, it was in Hebrew. There you go. Now, listen, brother, you better be careful who say that. You better be careful. Cause the white man go get you. The white man go get you for talking like that. See, we can't come out here and tell the truth about the devil, man, because they want us to keep this a secret, man. But you look at all these brothers out here tonight, brother. Look at these brothers out here. We've been dropping this truth, and we tell you that, guess what? The lies that are pushed in America all come from the image of the beast, man.
Not the white man. The pale man.
The pale man. Oh, you going back to the native, brother. That's what they call him. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? The Bible say he the red man. The blood show forth through his skin. And you know the oppressor, when he get cold, he turn red. When he get happy, he turn red. When he get mad, he turn red. When he come to steal, he turn red. When he come to lie, he gonna turn red. When he go to murder, he gonna turn red. That's how we should separate from him, man. And that's how we identify who the devil is. You understand? And guess what? In 2025, we still confused about who the real murderer is on the goddamn globe, man.
Not the black man.
Not the black man.
The brown man.
Get on down, brother.
Hey, not African man.
No, we ain't no Africans.
No.
Hell no. Hey, you know how we know we're not Africans? You see, we ain't got no rings around our goddamn necks. You don't see no loop. You don't see no. Ain't no bone in my goddamn nose. We are Hebrews. We descend from the greatest people that's on the face of the earth, man. The real Jews of the Bible, man. The 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. The greatest people that ever walked the face of the earth, man. That's who we are.
We descend straight from the pillars of Hercules.
Oh my goodness, the pillars of. Hey, let me tell you something, brother. Pillar of Hercules and Hercules and Archimedes. And you know the one thing I know that Christ was the man who said, "I'm gonna die for my people, man."
That's right.
My people, because I see the condition that they are. Guess what? I'm gonna be that greatest sacrifice. So guess what? We have an opportunity to realize there is a time to what?
A time to hate. A time of war.
And guess what? The Lord didn't tell us to worship no Greek gods.
God.
Hercules is a Greek god. God, the Most High wanted us to follow him. You understand? No other gods before him, man.
And create man. He created us.
You know what? And guess what? And here go the other part. We don't understand that everything that the Most High put on this earth is for black, Hispanic, and Native Indians to serve him.
That's right.
To praise him for everything. But now, goddamn Walmart come up in your neighborhood, you say, "Thank you, white man." Huh? You like someone in your house, you say, "Thank you, Mr. Oppressor."
Right.
Your kids able to go to school and read and write, you say, "Thank you, Oppressor."
You say this.
But if you come into the ISUPK, we'll teach you how to read real Hebrew, man. We'll teach you how to write real Hebrew. And you can put down the devil devil's medicine, man, and start to serve God for who he is, man.
Those people.
And guess what? Our women will get back in order too.
They evolve.
Our women will get back in order. Come on, once they find out there's a time to hate, guess what? Them women, all them little short dresses, they'll begin to be long again, brother. You understand? All them bust up in breasts, guess what? They'll get covered up, brother. You understand? All that tail walking around, come on, it'll get covered up, brother. You understand?
He don't hate you. He's afraid you're going to find out what he is.
Well, we know who he is.
And what he is. And where he comes from.
He's the devil that the Bible speaks.
You say you come from where?
We just say
He don't know where he came from.
I can tell you where he come from. Everybody, y'all say it with me. He come from what? Straight from the foothills of what? Georgia, Russia. See, oh yes, sir. We Mount Sear. We done our homework on this devil. So that's why we able to come out here and say Donald Trump is a goddamn liar. Elon Musk is a goddamn liar. Nancy Pelosi is a goddamn liar. All the ones that in the Oval Office are a goddamn liar. And while we listening, you see Donald Trump about to get his ass whooped the other day in the Oval Office. Zelensky was about to do the taekwondo on his ass. He had to get him up out of there. He said, why don't you in a suit like everybody else? Zelensky was about to taekwondo him, man. So check this out. So all the, the allies of America are beginning to turn on America, man. Look at France, Canada, what you call it, the European Union? The EU, right? Is it called the EU? Yeah, what they say, they was going to pull out of the EU. And guess what they said? Well, guess what? We're going to have a big problem if we pull out. Russia, United Nations, all these things are happening. The BRICS is coming over. The value of the dollar is dropping. You don't know whether to invest in the dollar, the stock market, or cryptocurrency. So guess what? At Black, Hispanics, Native Indians, we better be joining together. We better be joining together. Y'all see that right there, right? Now guess what? See, everybody is trusting in Walmart, Harris Teeter. What's some of them food stores? You got Whole Foods, Food Line. See, we trusting in all these things in earth. But guess what? There's going to come a time where you're going to go in Walmart and there's not going to be any food. You're going to go in the Whole Food and there ain't going to be no goddamn food. You know what you got to do? You're going to have to call on your brother, man. You got to call on your sister, man. And guess what? That's what we bring out in the Bible. These times is coming in the earth. They're already here. All the rich people, they jumping out of buildings, killing themselves. It happened all over the place, man. And guess what? We better learn to rely on something, and it cannot be money. We're going to have to rely on the Most High, brotherhood, and sisterhood, man. That's why God is sending his priests and prophets out here in the earth right here, man. I pray that y'all are listening. I'm not trying to scare nobody, but guess what? The things that y'all are invested in, they are falling. The value of the dollar is not what it used to be. You running around trying to figure out, is cryptocurrency going to be the new currency? I'm here to tell you, it's not going to matter. It's not even going to matter. Because if you're selling drugs, you're going to die. If you're smoking drugs, you're going to die. If you're having an abortion, you're going to die. You go to that Christian church, you're going to die. You understand? If you don't learn to listen to the priests and prophets of the Lord for protection, you're going to lose your life, man. I'm here to tell you, man, go look us up. www.isupk, man. Go look it up.
When God said,
go look it up.
For my people,
and with that, I'm gonna keep rocking, brother. Salak, give me the cut.
No sweat, no sweat. Look at Matthew 24:6. Like he said, Google us, man. We've been around since 1969. We come out here on every street corner in America to tell Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians you are the true Jews the Bible speaks of. And the Bible is about you and only about you. That's all it is, man. Right now, it's the time to separate. It's the time to hate. Hate who? Hate the oppressor, man. The same oppressor that will kill you in the street like a dog and then walk away and say not guilty. With their nose held high as if they did nothing wrong. I'm here to tell you, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, if we don't come together, we ain't gonna never get out this oppression. You got that from me, brother? Go ahead.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
See, we hearing the wars. We're hearing of Trump. We're hearing of all these nations saying, hey, listen, we're ready to go to war. We're hearing of these rumors of wars, but keep going.
See that ye be not troubled.
See, be not troubled. See, in the eyes you became the commander general, your honor, we're not troubled. We're not shaking in our boots because we understand this has to come to pass. Keep going.
Come on, God. For all these things must come to pass.
See, I just told you it has to happen. See, in order for black, Hispanic, and Native Indians to rise, America has to fall. And how does America fall? By World War III.
That's right.
Nuclear war. It has to happen. There's no other way around it. We can't kumbaya our way around this, man. It has to happen. And with that, we are at the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge, started 125th Street Hall here under Commander Junior Honda. And well, that's my time. We're going to bring him for the next prayer of peace to Prophet. Shalom.